2, 1, and it's showtime. Welcome to the Marissa Pitts Show, live every Friday at 11 a.m. PST on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, as of now. So yes, thank you so much for tuning in today. It is the Friday before Thanksgiving, before Black Friday, coming in here shopping. So I know you all are gearing up for your holiday, for your weekend. So thank you for tuning in today. We have a wonderful show today with our Mouthful guests. It is Mikey and Helen Farber. They are the lead singers of SoCal, I can't even talk, SoCal punk band Badass out of Riverside, California. Woo, woo, woo. They're also very, very, very dear friends of mine. So I'm really excited they were able to carve out some time to jump in today to talk about their album Badass that had debuted back in 2019, and talking about where they're going with their new music. So really excited for today's show. Thank you for tuning in. But let's go ahead and get it started because it is showtime. Welcome to Pitts Bits with Marissa Pitts. All right, let's have some fun today. 3, 2, 1. All right, this is Pitts Bits with Marissa Pitts with all of your weekly updated pop culture news. We only have a small segment, so I just pulled out some of the choicier bits that I care about. All right. Well, yesterday on my birthday, so yesterday was my birthday. Hey, what's up, Scorpio season? But to shake off my birthday, there was the 2023 Latin Grammy Awards in Spain. Woo, woo, woo! We were hyping it up, talking about it earlier last week, and really cool about who came out. So we do have the best song of the year, and this is with Colombian artist Shakira and Argentine producer, I almost said it wrong, Bizarrap. All right. And for their song, Shakira Bizarrap Music Sessions Volume 53. Yes, that is a mouthful. Imagine saying it all in Spanish, right? I love Shakira. Amazing. This woman has gone through a nasty, ugly divorce. Still coming out on top, still making bangers, still being a mom, holding it down. I absolutely love her. This song definitely deserved the win. If you haven't heard it, please, please, please get it on your playlist. It is a banger, and I'm sure you all have heard it because it's on the radio. It's everywhere. It has definitely gotten that nod and the appreciation for the best song. And then on top of it, we're talking about Colombian artists over here. We have Carol G's Mañana Será Bonita. That was just crowned for Album of the Year and Best Urban Music Album. Another hardcore banger. Yes. Adding all of her songs onto my playlist also that I have coming on when I work out in the gym with my peeps because it makes me want to pump and go hard. It is fun. It is, it has the beat of now. And 100% definitely another great award given. One thing, I don't know, I think like the US Grammys over here can take like a little clue on the Latins because when they give out their awards, they're giving it out to people that actually you agree with. You're like, okay, yeah, I understand where this is coming from. Always there's some politics, but 1000%, it was a banger. I'm really, really happy for them. So check out that album if you haven't. You will love the entire thing. And yes, hell has actually frozen over because Snoop Dogg has officially announced that he is quitting marijuana. Yes. So he just posted up here, I'm giving up smoke. After much consideration and conversation with my family, I've decided to give up smoke. Please respect my privacy at this time, Snoop Dogg. I never thought I'd see that happen, like at all. So I have a feeling now, just because someone gives up smoking the ganja doesn't mean that they have to give up ganja itself, right? You have edibles, there's infused cocktails, there's all kinds of like cool stuff that you can do and not actually have lung cancer, mouth cancer, and all the stuff that can come from actually smoking. Right. So I'll be interested to see if he's still getting high. Right. Or if this really is like I'm going fully sober. Right. Is that what it means by him quitting smoking? So I'm interested on there. But I know that, a lot of people were congratulating him on his new lifestyle of going forward, healthy and sober, there's probably one person not so happy. Yeah, so this is his official blunt roller. Okay, Renegade Piranha. She's amazing. This woman makes $50,000 a year rolling blunts for Snoop Dogg. That's her job, rolling blunts. Like what a it's a kind of amazing blunt. Must she like? I'm almost like honestly, I want to try. I don't even smoke weed, and I would take a hit off of one of her blunts specifically to say, what is it like? What is a $50,000 job of blunt rolling? What is that blunt like? Because you know, Snoop Dogg can roll a blunt, right? You know, I mean, so I'm like, how amazing is it? So I know she's probably not pretty happy about this news unless he is going into some edibles, and maybe she can turn into a baker. Otherwise, you will be seeing her on the unemployment line. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, we always have on here, as you know, I'm always on the hunt for new albums, new songs, new music, especially by artists that I love. I love to give back, and just make sure they're getting, you know, their dues and paying money, right, to download their album or whatever it might be. So Andre 3000 has just dropped his debut solo album, New Blue Sun. It's the first music he's actually dropped on his own without just guest starring in 17 years. Yeah. So as you can see here, he is holding a flute. So Andre 3000, after leaving Outkast 17 years ago with Big Boy, had a really rough time. He lost, I believe it was his parents in that time, and other stuff in his life was really chaotic. And he took up flute playing to kind of like relax and chill. And his album is a bunch of flutes, like a bunch. So I listened to it. And here's my take on it. It was not what I was expecting. I was expecting, I don't know, lyrics, something. So it's musical, and that's pretty much it. And it sounds like if we were in the future for new age elevator music, the whole thing. Yes. If I was going to bed, I would play it. It is very soothing, very relaxing, but not something I would normally have on my playlist. I definitely would not be banging it in my car, which is crazy because all of his stuff before Outkast, I mean, they were the number one hip hop duo of the time. So I was definitely shocked at the way the album went. I could have seen maybe one or two songs, but nope, it's a lot of musical instruments, lots of flutes, lots of wind chimes, all up there. So definitely check it out. I think it's great for meditation, chilling in here, but it is not something that I am bumping in my car. But I'll tell you what I am bumping in my car because, oh my, gee, it is amazing. This woman can do no wrong. Dolly Parton's Rockstar album came out today. That is right. I have been bumping it all morning. Yes, as I'm getting ready for the show, cleaning, showering. Every single song is a hit. It's like she basically went down her Rolodex of musicians that she likes, her friends, and says, "You want to do a song? You want to do a song? You want to do a song? You want to do a song?" Like, because it is star studded. Her whole album. It is definitely a contribution to her getting into, you know, the Rockstar Hall of Fame that she originally was like, no, I don't. I'm not a rock star. And they're like, no, but country music is the basis of rock music, right? And so her first song is called Rockstar. It is, if you're an artist, this is the song to get ready for. This is the song because as you're getting ready, as you're getting pumped, like it pumps you up, right? It makes you feel good. Her album is a feel good album. And congratulations, Dolly. Seriously, run for president. I would vote for you in a heartbeat. You can do no wrong. This is definitely woman power at its zenith. But yes, so pick up her album. That is one you definitely want to buy, have on, and go through on there. So there's two albums I just mentioned out today that you should definitely pick up. And then Andre's album, I would just YouTube the song that you want to fall asleep to. But okay, so well, that's your Pits Bits for the week. Stay tuned. There is more on the Marissa Pitts Show. All right, what else? I'm just like rolling. I'm just like recording, rolling. 3, 2, 1. All right, welcome to Mouthful with Marissa Pitts. Please also take a moment to love, like, and subscribe. Right now, I'm working on my subscribership. Just dropped this new show in October, first week of October of 2023. So I'll be coming into my second month. So thank you, everybody who has subscribed, who continues to listen. I got a lot of new things coming up in the next month, and I'll have a little bit more time to really just jump in and keep giving you content. So thank you all. I appreciate you loving, liking, and subscribing. But today we have a wonderful guest. As I said, it is Mikey and Helen Farber. They are the lead singers of SoCal band Badass from Riverside, California. Let's bring them in. Yes. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Yay, and I can hear you. I love it. I love it when technology actually works for us versus against us. How are you two doing today?
Pretty good.
Good. It's good
Yes,
starting the morning off with you.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said we're starting the morning off with you, so yeah, it's all right.
Oh, okay. So a little late riser, should I say? I have been awake since 5.
And happy birthday.
Yeah, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate all the love, and I really appreciate you two coming on. I had you on back when I was on the Chris Collins show, and we were talking about some of your music. And at that time, like, you didn't really have a lot of the music videos going on, and I believe that you were in the actual studio, correct? Didn't you come to Long Beach
for the Chris Collins show?
Yeah.
Yeah, we came down to Long Beach, met up with you there.
Yeah. So we weren't even, so I know when down in Long Beach, when we were actually in the studio, we weren't able to play music videos and stuff. So I'm really excited with COVID. One of the great things that came out of it is content live content, and I can show videos and have you on, and we don't even have to leave the comfort of our homes. So I'm at home too.
Congratulations on your show. I mean, it's awesome, man. Since October. Wow.
Thank you. Yeah, you are my 7th guest. Lucky 7.
Cool. Hey, that's a good number.
Well, as people don't know, Mikey and Helen and I, we go back way back in the day, on the streets, Hollywood Boulevard, running amok, having fun, right? And what's been really awesome for me to see for you two, right, is just the evolution of you two as individuals, as a married couple, right? And then also with your band and your music. It's one of those things where everybody who goes to see Badass, and I'm just saying, not just egoing you, but everybody who goes to see Badass always says the same thing. You are so much fun. You are fun to watch. You are fun to sing along to.
We try to have a good time, like the feeling of, like, you were growing up with me, the feeling like we were young, and I got stuck there. And I love it. I mean, it makes my heart joy to bring that feeling to other people also.
And I think there's a lot of different feelings to punk rock, right? In the scene, in any music scene, honestly. And you listen to music that's going to feel where you're at. And sometimes you want loud and angry, and sometimes sometimes you want to have fun. Sometimes you want to dance around and you don't want to be so serious. And so I think, like, with our band, we tend to have a lot of fun on stage together. We have a lot of fun off stage together.
You guys do.
We have a couple like heavier hitting, more, songs that kind of touch on heavier topics. But in general, our band and the music we play and how we are on stage is kind of a reflection of who we are as people. You know what I mean? Like, we want to have a good time. We like to smile.
There are some sad songs though, because
life ain't always fun.
Yeah, sometimes people are sad, heartbroken. There's songs that hit all the emotions. But I would love to hear that new Dolly Parton album.
It's amazing. I put it as far. I was like, it's out today.
Yeah.
And I think same thing with Dolly Parton. That one reason why I think people love her, they're loving you, is that ability to connect. So it's like a sing song, but like to connect from the heart. We talk about life, right? Not always being roses, not always being fun. We've lost many, many friends throughout the years, right? And I know
Yeah.
you two are sober, so congratulations. We were talking about
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg and his new path on sobriety,
I think
and
it is like it's survival. You get through that part of your life, and you don't want that book to end, so you just start a new chapter. And with that sobriety, it's hard because when addiction sets in and it's most of your life, that's pretty much what you know what I mean? So you kind of have to like start over or something, and it is hard. It's hard to get through that. And some
what?
people like you and me know some people don't get through it.
No, and I think what's great, like addiction, and I've had quite a few guests and artists coming on who are sober, and one of the things that I always think about is, the addiction itself doesn't go away, but what are you being addicted to, right? And ever since your path with sobriety and really coming in, Badass took off.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
before you guys were kind of like, think about it, right? It was an up and down. It was a backyard show with this show, right? And then all of a sudden,
Like it.
you got
I like
sober.
it. We're like a wave.
well, badass didn't start till we put down the bottle.
Yeah,
That's when
but
it
you were
started.
playing with songs before that.
Yeah,
we had other bands before
we were
that.
in that band called the Knuckas, which was like a Three Stooges band or Knuckleheads, whatever you want to call it. And then before that, we were the Clam Hammer.
I remember the Clam Hammer.
Yeah, and that was good. I have to admit.
My favorite though is when we met. You had the Vaginites.
The Vaginites, yeah.
A misspelling of vaginitis, y'all.
We were young. How
yeah.
What year was that? 97?
95.
Not even 95. I think because
well, hey, it was because
I just aged all of us. By the way, I'm like 95.
5, right?
I'm glad I shaved.
Right? We actually look amazing for our ages. I will say that. But going back onto your Badass, your album dropped in 2019 on here, right? And one of the songs that I actually got to partake in on a music video was "Kitty Better Run."
That's a funny.
It's a fun song. So, what was the inspiration behind this song?
I'll let her, talk it
short and sweet, because I know we've said it a lot, but that was all Becca. That was our original bassist, and she wrote that song. It was probably like 2011, 2012. I don't know. She brought that song to the table. She had a bunch of cats. I mean, it's cut and dry. It's exactly about what it sounds like it's about. There's no
love it.
No
hidden meaning.
It's about cats.
It reminds me of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle song.
Oh yeah, it does actually. It does.
Like, that kind of feeling, about goofy young. Kind of nerdy, cheesy, good stuff,
It's fun. All right, well, let's go ahead and we're going to play Kitty Better Run here. This is Mikey and Helen Farber with SoCal punk band Badass, and this is their single, Kitty Better Run.
Kitty better run, 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 run. Kitty better run, 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 run. The dogs are out.
All right, troll, get tired. Get tired right now. Now give up.
So funny. Remember how hot it was that day?
I do.
It was.
Do your listeners know that you were in fact the cat in that film?
They do now. They do now. I was the kitty cat. And it was this like latex hot outfit. And I was like the most cardio I think I'd done in a long time. I mean, I do cardio now, but I wasn't doing cardio then. It was so hot.
I haven't seen that in a long time. That was funny.
Yeah, it's been a while. That brought back some good memories.
Yeah.
It was fun. And then, and also the show that night, filming on the show, you had played, we had Corey Axel on before, and his old band BDSM was playing that night.
Screaming
That
Chicken.
was a fun show. Screaming Chicken. That's right. San Bernardino.
Dawn Bar.
Yeah.
Jeez, that place had stories.
It was from dusk till dawn.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
I think day to day, because people ain't never sleep there.
No, it was It was a cool place, good memories and stuff. And that's what I love so much about your music videos is you all tend to use a lot of your friends. You use the people around you from the scene. And I think it just helps promote and build, the idea about the community within punk rock, right? Within also just fellow musicians.
Well, that video, yeah, and you're totally right about that. And it's good to have your friends around. It's cheaper. But
than hiring actors.
Also that plus like a lot of my friends they are artistic, so they like it, and the ones that are still hanging around, and that was the first video that we made, actually. I think we have like 8 now, and I'm working on some new stuff. The thing is, I think we would like to try to make a music video for every song we have.
Yeah. I think you should. I actually, there's a few artists I know are doing that now. Kind of like, why not? Because their access to make music videos is so much cheaper now.
It's true. You can do it on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't even need a video camera anymore. Everything's so accessible right now. It's like at our fingertips. It's kind of crazy, It's
good.
Yeah.
And maybe we can make a video for every song and then just make Badass the movie.
Yes. No, an artist do that. Janelle Monáe, she did a music video for every single song in her album and turned it into a movie. It's brilliant.
Hey, maybe we'll be famous when we're dead.
Well, when you're dead. Well, hopefully before that. No.
Why people are going to suddenly take an interest in our music, whether it's to bash it or praise it, we will be. But I wanted to touch on that, what you said, like about including our friends in it. And those are my favorite videos and stuff, are the ones that we get to include our friends in, not just, friends. And then, like you said, other friends that are musicians and in bands as well, because I think that's such it's such an important aspect of the punk rock scene in general, the community, like you said, the friendships, the bonds, the support, of not just us, wanting to support ourselves, but of course, you support your own band, but to support others in the scene and to encourage others and to uplift others when they're doing good. Do you know what I mean? And to give the recognition, because, when you're in a band, it's hard work, and you get a lot of good and you get a lot of bad. You get a lot of the people that hate you, and then you get a lot of the people that
there are a lot of haters. Yeah.
Well, that's life. That's human beings. You know what I mean? Yeah. But in general, you get a lot of people that encourage you, and I know, at least for us as a band, that's where we want to be. We want to be the band and the friends that can come alongside other people and say, that's awesome, you guys are doing good, and that's great, and we love this, and we want to include people in our videos as well, because it is funner, and we get to look back at it and see our friends 20 years from now. We can look back at these videos and be like, oh my God, remember when Marissa was running around in 90 and Like that was pretty funny.
I love the punk rock scene. I love the punk rock scene because it's for the underdogs.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's a place for that where underdogs go, where everyone's an underdog at one time in their life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Nobody starts off into any scene, you know, with confidence. You know what I mean? And yeah, there definitely needs to be an acceptance and kind of an welcoming people with open arms.
yeah, because punk rock accepts everything pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's for myself, you know, and I have a great relationship with my family, right? So I did not come from horrible circumstances like a lot of our friends did who found themselves in the streets, right? They had to leave to survive, right? Like literally save their life. I left to party. I was like, peace, right?
Pretty much, you know.
But I think the reason why I was partying at such a young age, why I was, you know, I was doing drugs at 11, you know, started having sex at 12. I mean, things that I'm not proud of, that I don't want my daughter to follow my footsteps, right? But I feel like I was always searching for something that was missing in my family. Like I feel like a black sheep. I feel I don't belong. And it was out of step. And then when I met Mikey, I met that whole Hollywood punk scene. It was the first time I felt like I didn't have to pretend.
Yeah.
Right. That I didn't have to be anybody, but just me.
Yeah.
Right. And these are friendships we still have. The people who have survived and are alive, right?
Yeah.
So I see it like a family, like a unit, and there is dysfunction.
One way or another.
Throw some drugs and alcohol in there, and yes.
And then, real dysfunction, yeah. It's interesting. Most of everybody I know from those days are sober or almost fully sober, right? For the most part, because life, we partied hard, right? I'm good.
I have to remember it every day, you know, because it all that alcohol turned me diabetic, and you know that. So like, you know, every day there's a thorn in my belly. But it's just a reminder, and a reminder of what I got now, and what I have now is beautiful. You know, I have my wife, she's beautiful. My son, little Treble, who's friends with your daughter, which we need to get together soon.
Yes. I'm working less coming up, so I'm very excited.
Cool.
I saw that. That's why I've been reaching out more.
I have time. But talking about time, it does take a lot of time to throw your hair up, right?
It does not, and you know it.
A little bit, yeah.
Hey, it was a good line. It was a good line, Helen.
It takes time. Not that much time. I understand the segue, though. I see what you're doing.
Like my segue? Did you like that? I built that all in on the fly.
She's a pro.
I've been doing it for a long time.
It's true. Once you do it long enough, it is pretty quick. But if not, depending on how long your hair is too, it can take ultra long to throw your hair up.
I feel like the designated length is determined by the car. Like if I have to start driving like this, then it's time to cut the hair. Because I can't do that. I can't drive like this. I mean, I could,
really funny,
but I probably hit things, run over people, you know.
And that's never good for your insurance policy.
No, it's not. It's probably not good to run over either, but you know.
Well, they have a song. It's called "Throw Up Your Hair." And what was the inspiration for this song, other than driving with your head to the side?
Probably just, you know, like having. I mean, I've had my mohawks for a very long time, even before I met you, which was, I don't know, you're better at math than me.
Long time ago.
Yeah. Are we aging ourselves again?
We aged. We aged ourselves.
Well, just, you know, always putting up your hair, and, you know, kind of like we'd always be all, oh, let's go throw up our hair real quick. Let's put, you know, let's go after I throw up my hair, you know, we'll be there. And so we just,
it's another goofy, lighthearted song. I know some people, we've gotten grief for it from some, but it's like, it's kind of just one of those, like, have fun, throw up your hair, you know, like
What grief were you getting? Because it's a fun song. Like, I don't understand people taking it serious.
You know, you have a lot of the mentality of, you get it both ways. You get the extreme being like, you're not punk rock unless you have this hair and that many studs, and then you got this side being like, you're not punk rock because you put up your hair and you're fashion punk. You know, it's
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like it's not really one or the other. It's like, just have fun with it. I mean, obviously, do whatever you want with your hair.
There's been people that call us posers, you know, but like everyone's a poser, you know.
Honestly, when you've been and when you've been doing this as long as we have, it's kind of just like you shrug it off. You're like, that's cool. It's one of those things. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. It's okay.
Yes,
you to listen to it. All right.
Unless they're listening to my show, and now I'm going to force them to listen to it.
They could so turn you off. I would never.
Don't say that. They're not allowed to. Once they click in, they have to stay.
This is true. But yeah, no, it's, I mean, obviously, as much grief as everybody probably gets once in a blue moon, but it's a fun song. Yeah. We had a lot of fun doing the video. Mikey had the idea, let's bring the video camera out with us to Vegas and let's just film as much hair as we can, you know? And you know what? We had a lot of fun with it, and we met a lot of people, and we, you know, reconnected with a lot of people. It was fun. I mean, geez, man, if you can't have fun with it, like,
I think that that video has the most likes out of every one of the videos
and I can see why, because it really is a fun. You feel the fun coming out of it. The people filming it, like all of that. It didn't look like you were filming in 105-degree weather. Right? It's just like with Kitty better run is like I'm crying my makeup off. But yeah, no.
It was like you're a cat, you're crying because dogs.
I was like, don't get me.
And the hoodlums, I mean, trolls and Jay, and I mean, hoodlums.
Yeah.
Eyeball.
Eyeball lasagna.
You even have
that's right.
Facing after you, man.
You got close to catching me. All right. Well, this is "Throw Up Your Hair" by Badass debut album. So stay tuned and check it out.
your hair, they will come. If we spank your hair, we'll be one. If we spank our hair, we'll have fun. And we won't run from anyone. Rub your hair, rub your hair, rub your hair, throw your hair, rub your hair, rub your hair, rub your hair.
We're badass!
Yeah.
And just an all around fun song.
Oh my
I know you have a lot of merch coming that you have. Obviously, you had your patches, and then you do use the kazoo in your songs,
Yeah,
right?
we got a couple songs with it.
Yes. And I had this idea. Why are you not making merch kazoos?
I'm not gonna lie, I've looked into it. I
Mhm.
just I would probably have to DIY it because any type of like personalized kazoo, like if I were to buy like in bulk, like kazoos that
Mhm.
said badass, it's pretty pricey. And if I'm selling kazoos, I want to be able to sell them cheap.
Cheap, so they can use them for your songs.
Yeah, Kazoo Army.
I thought about just getting kazoos and just writing badass on them, but then even so, like if I do a permanent marker or like acrylic, it's just gonna like scratch off. So
What about a sticker?
It could be
that
Sorry, I really want a badass kazoo. Like, it was on my list.
that's a very simple solution that I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think of. So yeah, maybe I can do that.
Oh.
Oh, we got friends
On
like
top
you.
of the kazoo, I want more booty shorts.
Like you.
My badass booty shorts. I want badass booty shorts.
I
Oh,
need to
yeah.
get more booty shorts made. Again, I know our screen printers don't carry the booty shorts, so I have to go out and order the booty
Those-
shorts.
Those I would pay $20 for.
Those went quick.
Really?
Yeah.
They did go quick. They did
They
go
go
quick.
real quick. So you can raise your prices on booty shorts.
And the big guy shirts. A lot of big guys like
Booty shorts.
the badass shirts.
They like to wear the shirts or the shorts.
Send us your pictures now.
I love it. The next music video I can already see.
Just large
about-
men wearing
what
badass
about-
booty shorts.
Badass booty shorts.
Yeah.
Why not badass bra?
Because
Yeah.
I
no
mean,
one ever does a bra. I never heard
Well,
of
you could do a bra shirt, but like you got to be able to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
well, and I mean,
And then women, we have different bras we like, different style. There's the
Well,
booty
don't
shorts.
ruin- don't
sports bra,
ruin it.
like a
I know.
sports- yeah, and this is why women are saying no.
Yeah, women are like, we're good on that one. But as we continue on, because we talked about merch, right? You guys just played Crash Fest. How
Yeah.
was that?
It was such a great. I love going up north. I love Crash Fest.
Crash Fest is the best one of the best fests on the West Coast, and it's up and coming. It's in Portland, Oregon, so it gets
Still pretty
all
new.
the West. It's
Still
new,
pretty new, but the
but it's rising, and I love playing it. It was so amazing. It always is.
the boys that put it on, Mike and Chris, are really such good people,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
I know
the whole crew over there. Crash crew is
yes,
so awesome.
They're
man.
such good people, and that I mean, honestly, you're right. I can't just shout out, Chris and Mike anymore. You almost have to just shout out the entire Crash crew because they're all so accommodating and grateful to have the bands that come out. And I know sometimes there are still kinks with it that they're still trying to get figured out. But I mean,
It's
in
hard.
it
That's
is.
hard, man. They do.
Jeez. I don't envy them. I don't envy. I don't. If I ever put on a fest, I would probably fail miserably. But they do such a good job, and they're such good people. And I think we'll probably continue to support that fest for sure forever.
So
they're so good.
It is like all the way punk rock fest because it gets all the great bands from the UK over there because they got half the connection in the UK, and then all the bands over here in
Chris, yeah.
America. And then they not only do that, they bring in bands that not many people have heard of, like
So it's like
us.
introducing you to new music
So
as
it's
well.
introducing
Which is
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
Which I'm huge about. Huge. Now I love my sing-alongs. I love my old songs, right? But I'm also like
The old
fascinated with their
songs, the old songs are great because the feeling's there and we grew up with them. But the new stuff is the newer generation is getting, the best of the old world and the new world.
It's true.
Which is
New
stuff is as good as old stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can't diss something just because it's
new.
newer, because there's still a lot of, up and coming bands and newer bands that are like stinking amazing. You know what I mean? And I think there's a lot of fests that happen obviously over the States, and there's some great ones that happen on the West Coast, but definitely up in the Pacific Northwest area for sure. I mean, Crash Fest is something to check out because it's a good atmosphere, good energy.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, and it's right after Rebellion. That 2 years ago, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did Rebellion. We've done Rebellion a couple times now, and we'd like to make little UK tours out of that because I really like to travel.
And that's
so when we can like travel and bring the band places, like traveling plus music is like such a perfect combination, So I think for us anyways, and at least with the general scope of our goals in the band, we want to be able to play and travel as much as we can. I mean, as financially and as much allowance as we have to take time off to go travel.
Rebellion Fest is the best fest in the world, I think, for punk rock.
Oh, there's a lot.
Because it's everything from all around the world, and it's the biggest. And
there's a lot of other fests though that I really want to check out over Europe, and I know eventually the ass wants to get over to Europe and check out some of those fests, because though Mike and I have been going out and doing the Rebellion Holidays in the Sun Festival since 2000, you know what I mean? But we've done some fests, out in Europe. I've not played them, but gone to them over the years. But we'd like to really kind of bring the band out there and check out some of the other ones, because there's so many now. And I'm just realizing it as we are doing more traveling with the band, is just how many music and punk rock fests there are over the globe. And it's like, oh my God, you get
how do you get in? Yeah.
And
it's expensive. I mean, think about it. You have to fly across, deal with
not only us
and people get across.
People. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 6 of us too.
Yeah,
we're like, we're that band.
And do you have any tours coming up soon? Anything local, far?
Not necessarily soon. Right now we're in the stages of planning and saving, obviously. But our goal and what we have in the works is possibly going out to Australia and Indonesia later next year.
Nice.
But obviously, again, it's pricey, so we're going to start trying to get
raise some funds.
Yeah, raise some funds to help out towards that, because obviously none of us are. We're not this high demand band that's getting everything paid for. We're pretty much dishing it out of our own pockets and calling it vacation.
Yeah.
And going out and playing. So
where can listeners find your music?
You can
buy it to go towards your funds of traveling.
Yeah, well, Spotify, Bandcamp, obviously. I think we're
YouTube,
on Apple Music. Yeah, YouTube. At our shows.
Okay. Yes.
We have vinyl CDs, tapes. They just made a tape in Germany of us.
Oh, really?
And they made a tape in Indonesia.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
We had some cassettes made in Indonesia a while back. Mike and I went there for a stint without the band, but we made some really good friends there. They put out a tape, and then just recently after
this just came in the mail.
That is so. I haven't seen a cassette in a hot minute.
I know.
I'll be real.
That's pretty cheesy, but it's cool.
It's awesome.
That was thanks to running out of tape records. That's the Instagram.
Okay.
But yeah, anyhow, that was really cool. That was something that just came after our East Coast Canada stint, so that was really cool to see. I don't know.
You know why they made
players are coming back?
Do you know why they made?
Yeah, I don't think they are.
You know why?
You might be collecting dust on your shelf.
So do you remember how old you are when you listen to tapes?
Yeah, I was.
How old were you?
You're very, very young because they didn't have CD players when I was listening to
Well,
tapes.
well, hey,
We used to rent them from the
when
library.
you listen
Michael
to this,
Jackson's
all
Beat
right.
It on a cassette.
Well, hey, when you listen to this, it'll make you feel that young again.
I love it. I don't know if I want to feel that old, Mikey. But I only got a few more minutes here with you.
Young and full of life. We're young and
Young
full
and full of life. Young and full of life. Digital, digital, digital.
That's why I
Um,
love you both.
I only have a few more minutes. I do have one more music video I wanted to play. It's really great. It's called Street Creeps on here. So hang tight. Let me play the video and we'll come back and do a quick talk about it and wrap it up. So this is Badass's Street Creeps.
Out on the street, they're out on the street.
White girls are in the bar with for someone to rob, hanging out by the loo. You can't even take a pull. Drinkers are on the prowl in an island like y'all. Goes a person gun rack, looking for an easy sack.
We'll take a lot of rocks, covered with cuts and face full of swords. Better to stay indoors. Purpose at the heart, don't go there when it's dark. You try to take a nap and a handle and up in your lap. Out on the streets, they're out on the street.
Police, they're scared, you will feel all the hair. Goosebumps are gun rack, getting ready to attack. Workers are from behind, on their way to rob the line. They're creeps and yeah we know, walk around on tippy toes.
Creeps are on the streets and no one aside. It's a pride, most are looking for a body, smell like dynamite. Some of them they like to fight, it's a pride, what aside. When you're home you'll be alright and you will see what's right. Creeps are on the streets and no one aside. It's a pride, most are looking for a body, smell like dynamite. Some of them they like to fight, it's a pride, what aside. When you're home you'll be alright and you will see what's right.
White girls are in the pub with for someone to rub, hanging out by the loo. You can't even take a poop. Quick girls are on the prowl late at night, like the owl. Closer person got back, looking for an easy sack.
We'll take a lot of rocks, covered with cuts and face full of swords. Better to stay indoors. Purpose at the heart, don't go there when it's dark. You try to take a nap and a handle like up in your lap. Out on the streets, they're out on the streets.
Police, they're scared, you will feel all the hair. Goosebumps are down the back, getting ready to attack. Workers are from behind, on their way to rob the line. They are creeps and yeah we know, walk around on tippy toes.
Creeps are on the streets and no one aside. It's a pride, most are looking for a body, smell like dynamite. Some of them they like to fight, it's a pride, what aside. When you're home you'll be alright and you will see what's right. Creeps out on the street.
What a creep. I can't believe you popped our balloon. Creep. Creep.
Speaking of badass, come get a whiff of this down here. Come on, someone please change my drawers before I puke. Get out of here!
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Any plans for new music dropping soon?
Yeah, we've actually got quite a few new songs, and we've got some that we just started bringing out to shows, and then we've got some that are right on the cusp, and then we're hoping to get some more recordings done within the next few months, so we can actually
Yes.
start releasing the new stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna make a new LP, so probably 13, 14 songs, and it's gonna be good. I'm really
Can't wait.
about it. Yeah.
I cannot wait. And definitely when you drop the new album, I'll definitely have you back in on here so that we can also blast it because you two are fun. You're fabulous. And I just really, really, really thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support you've shown me too throughout the
We
years.
love
So
you.
it's
We
really-
love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're a big part of badass, girl.
Mhm.
You are badass.
You've been a part of our lives
And
for
the
a
kitty cat.
long time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on to the Marissa Pitt Show. This is Mikey and Helen Farber, the lead singers of Badass SoCal punk rock band out of Riverside, California. Find them on Spotify, Apple, follow them on Instagram, the Facebook, right? Follow, like, and if you love what you are listening today, please, please, please love, like, and subscribe for the Marissa Pitt Show. and we will keep it rolling. So thank you so very much. I appreciate it, you two. Hope you have a
Thanks for
wonderful day.
Bits
Bye.
of pits. Bye.
Bye.
Bits of pits.
It's the bits. It's the
All right.
bits.
It's bit.
It's bits.
Yeah. Thanks for
Yeah.
having us.
Know your future with Mystic Marissa. 3, 2, 1.
Well, welcome to Mystic Marissa, where you get a glimpse into your weekly future so that you can plan that calendar book, get prepared for any surprises, or just relax if that's what the stars want for you. But yeah, so let me just do a quick little recap here. Monday, we had the new moon in Scorpio, right? And it encouraged us to do daring decisions and step out of your comfort zone. So, what did you do that was daring? I want to know. Please comment. Let me know. Okay. I know I had done some daring things this week. It was my birthday week, and I'm a Scorpio, so why not? But I want to hear from you. So if you did not do something daring, then why were you holding back? Because I know you were supposed to. All right, because the stars say so. But we do have a lot of things going on right now within Thanksgiving week. And you got to hold on. Every time there is a holiday, we already know there's going to be drama. We already know there's going to be fighting. And unfortunately, the stars say once again, Thanksgiving is going to be a little touchy. There is a lot of political stuff happening right now, which happens, seems like every holiday, right? And just in general, things coming up, what you have on here coming up into the next week. You do have on the 22nd, the sun enters Sagittarius and Mars follows into the Archer sign. All right. So we are coming into here, my little thing here. All right. And so what this is going to mean coming into, right, is the sun and the Mars are going to be squaring off with disciplined Saturn as they enter Sagittarius' energy. And that's usually unbridled, feels more focused, right? So you feel like you can get things done. You have all your argument points in line. But just be really, 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 really careful because Mars follows on the 24th. So what that means, you have Thanksgiving coming up on the 23rd. Okay, so got your points ready. I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to do it all out. And then Mars comes behind right after Thanksgiving. And if you didn't want a war, you started one. So just be really careful this week. Stand your ground. Not saying don't stand your ground, right? Always stand your ground, but be mindful of the words you choose and what you want to do. Luckily, you get this weekend just to relax. I'm going to backtrack it just a little bit because we have on today, you have Mars and Neptune are in a trine, and there's a touch of sweetness this weekend, so you can relax, have a good time, go get a massage, connect with friends, just really enjoy this beautiful weekend that we have right now because it is the calm before the holiday storm. And then tomorrow, Mars is having its own little new moon moment with the sun. Yes, right? This only happens every 2 years. That's right, 2 years. And it's happening within Scorpio, right? Because Mars and Scorpio, those are together, which is going to have a major reset button for your motivations and gathering momentum to go after your dreams. We talked about Saturn being in control right now and what that means is like get to work daddy energy, right? And the beautiful part about this nice little moon meetup right now with Mars and the sun in Scorpio, all that means is going to give you the energy to make the step. So did you want that promotion? Send the email. Did you want to make a new connection? Send that email, click that like, follow, subscribe, whatever it was that you need to do to make that connection. Because right now, the stars are telling you this weekend, relax, have fun, and do something to further your career or life choices, right? If you're looking for a new home in this weird market, I mean, it would be, but if you're looking for a new home, look for a new home, looking for a new place to stay, anything that you're like, I want this to better my life, I need this, is saying this is the weekend to send the email. All right, so send it out, be prepared. That's going to ruminate over the next 6 weeks until you get into the new year. So you are laying the seeds, laying the foundation for your next big step in 2024. And then just watch out for the week, holiday. Like I said, breathe, release it. If it's nothing major, let it go. If you got to stand your ground, stand your ground. But thank you so much. Like I said, this is the Marissa Pitts Show. I am live every Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you liked what you were listening to, please love, like, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and continue this momentum going all the way through. This is my first season. We're wrapping up the second month next Friday. I do not have a guest because it is the holiday Friday, Black Friday, but I am going to smash together some of the clips from the last 7 shows that I've done right now. I am going to have them out on Apple, a podcast, Spotify, so you can actually listen to this. So this is my thing this week, is to take this show to a whole nother level. So once again, if it's those podcasts, you can get all of the shows as you're driving, or you can watch them on my YouTube channel, Marissa Pitts Show. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I just want to give a huge thank you out to Mikey and Helen Farber from Bad Ass, the SoCal punk band out of Riverside, California. Thank you so much for coming in. And if you like what you're listening to, please love, like, and subscribe. Until next week, ciao. Mwah. If you like what you heard today, make sure you like, love, and subscribe. We are on all the socials at Marissa Pitts Show. Till next time, mwah. Ciao.